We knew we were gonna get here, fight fans. What's up with y'all, man? Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Out here in the backyard with the dogs. Hey. These two, man, going back and forth, man. I got my female, she and he. So I got the male just staying up under her like white, right, like flies on crap. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Bob and Arum has came out and told everybody that he basically was contacted by Terrence Crawford's, by Keith Thurman's people, and he basically saying in a nutshell that Terrence Crawford, that Keith Thurman's people and Keith Thurman are asking for too much money. How did I know we was gonna get here, fam? How did I know we was gonna get here? Ray Bands, what's up, fam? What's up with you? Good morning to you, homie. Good morning to the fam, man. How did I know we was gonna get here, man? To a point where, one person is asking for too much money, the other side ain't willing to pay enough money. Now we about to lose out on a big fight. Here we go again. You know what I mean? Boxing, man. I tell you, dog. I tell you. What's up, Marquise? Good morning. Dimitri, what's up with you? Salute to the fam. Thumbs up as you pull up, fam. Thumbs up as you pull up. As y'all see, just to give y'all a quick view real quick. Hold on. Hey, get out my compost. I'm out here with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Got her, she, and he. And I got him. He just tweaking like a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Good morning to everybody. But here we go, man. Here we go. So who do y'all believe? Who do y'all believe? Do y'all believe Keith? I'm going to say this. Yeah, I am Marquise. I am. They're purebred, bro. Purebred Labs. Got a whole list of customers waiting too, man. So she ready to go. She's 3 years old. Prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime. She ready to go. Paid a couple grand for her, man. Went up to, got her from the Amish, bro. Now she about to make the boy a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the thing is, where the heck she go? Come on. So, who do y'all believe, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, my thing is this. Keith Thurman needs to understand that he is not the unified champion anymore. So when he does send whatever offer he did get out there at Terrence Crawford, it got to be respectable, man. We in a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? He is the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing. We don't know what the number is, but whatever the number is, man, it got to be something that's realistic. Keith Thurman, I like him. Y'all know I'm a big Keith Thurman fan, but Keith got this thing where, and I know this was going on now, is, oh, well, let's just get on the record with it, which is fine, because I always speak about that, and I said Crawford should have sent the first offer. But it's cool to get on the record, but there is also a such thing as a price out. And when we dealing with Keith Thurman, you just never know, man. You know what I mean? This dude, much love as I got for Keith, Keith be doing a lot of double talking. You know what I mean? One minute you saying, yeah, I may or may not sign, I may sign the contract. Then in the interview prior to that, you was like heavy calling out Earl Spence Jr. And then it's like, now you saying that the Earl Spence Jr. timeline don't line up. It's like, yo, Keith be all over the place. Then even in the current Brian Custer interview, and we're going to break that down, fam. But even in that interview, it was, oh, well, maybe I'll do a tune-up. Maybe I'll do a tune-up or a title. Maybe I'll do an eliminator. Maybe. Bro, you don't know. You don't know. Keith never boxed himself in. He got all of these boxes still left open. So, but the fact of the matter is, salute to Keith, man, for walking the walk. Most important. Hold on. Look at this, fam. I'm dealing with. Can't keep him off her. You know what I mean? Look at him. Tweaking. Can't keep him off her. Hey, get him out of there. Can't keep him off. But yeah, man. So we don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I mean? And Keith is just so untrustworthy sometimes where it's just like, you know, we want to believe you, Keith, but you be so all over the place, bro. 1 minute you injured, the next minute you ain't. Now he's saying his hand ain't 100%. Do we think that Keith Thurman will go into a fight with Terrence Crawford with his hand at 80%? The man said his hand is at 80%. He ain't even 100% healed. And then when he say he ain't healed, he's saying from a mental standpoint. I got to keep them excited at all times. You know what I'm saying? Then he doing it from a mental standpoint. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, Keith, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. All at the end of the day, boxing fans, here we are caught in the middle. We just want to see a freaking fight. You know what I'm saying? We just want to see a freaking fight. We don't want to keep doing this boardroom talk. You know what I mean? We don't want to keep having to get up out here and say, oh, this number is right, oh, he's right, oh, he's wrong. Hey. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to keep having to do that. But see, here we go. So, I mean, I can't really draw size on this because I don't know the numbers. All I know is Keith has been very inconsistent over the last few months. And all I do know is that Bob Arum also, because this is like pox on all their houses to me, you know what I mean? Bob Arum also needs to invest more into Terrence Crawford. There's got to come a time where Bob has got to take a risk with Bud. It's like he's playing it too safe. Everything got to be a safe pick for Bud. If I can't make this, or if I can't check that box, or if I can't check, you got to take a risk for Bud, bro. If not, we're going to start questioning Bud's pound for pound status. I'm keeping it 100, fam. Y'all got to understand the rules of pound for pound. And you don't just keep it just to keep it. You know what I mean? You don't just keep it just to keep it. If your level of opposition is not living up to that mantle, you don't have it no more. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep it 100. What's up, Alec? Alec Cartier in the building. What's up, family? Good morning to you, man. Good morning. Man, I'm not with Keith hype when he had the belt. He barely wanted smoke. Now he's saying, give me Crawford. Tables turn, like Spence said, all day. All day. And see, Keith need to understand now that he ain't who he used to be. So you stomping around talking about some, yo, man, if we hearing Keith asking for double figures or, you know, that's just them just trying to take advantage of Crawford. And that ain't cool either. See, Keith got to understand, bro, you back in the rankings, bro. You gonna got a belt. You coming off a loss. You coming off inconsistencies. You don't have the standing right now, bro, to just be running around talking about some, yo, man, send me a fat contract. Now, don't get me wrong, fam. It's just, that's what I'm saying, man. Pox on all their houses, bro. I'm so torn on this, man. I don't know what to do. It's like, man, I got problems with the Keith side of this, and I got problems with the turn side of this. Either way, we getting screwed in the middle, man. Boxing need to get it together, champ. Get it together. Zeno, good morning, family. Good morning. If you keep it just to keep it, then we could say that Mayweather is still pound for pound. Exactly. You don't keep it just to keep it, bro. And I'm telling you, man, a lot of this is going to ride on Terrence Crawford's next opponent. I'm a major Bud fan. I support Bud. Y'all already know. I'm not saying nothing that's unfair. But we're going to get to a point where we're going to look at Bud's resume and say, okay, you want to keep saying that you this pound for pound champion, but I'm looking at other fighters and they putting in more work. We're going to get to that point. I'm telling you, we ain't there yet. I'm trying not to get there. But when I go there, dog, I'm going to sit them down. We're going to sit them down from pound for pound. I'm telling you, we're going to sit them down. And Bud going to be sitting around now without that pound for pound title. And once the majority of boxing fans start feeling that way, guess what? You ain't got nothing at this point, bro. It's going to really be the WB no. And I'm just keeping it 100. And this is where all got to come through investments. Hold on, fam. Yo. What they doing, right? They trying to dip around this little corner right here. And as soon as he dip around the corner, he going to get it. I'm trying to do this strategically. I gotta get ready for this whole situation. She's definitely sped it up. Bud okay with Bob throwing contenders, but now he running low on contenders. Exactly. He don't have nobody to give him from the top ranked guy. Stop. He don't have nobody to give him from the top ranked guy. He don't got no one. It's gonna be Aegis Kangaroo all over again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Ray Robinson. I know Bud was going to destroy Ray Robinson. That's why I was vouching for the Gary fight. At least with the Gary fight, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we can be entertained by. Yo, both of y'all, get from over here. Y'all can be entertained, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole deal. At least we get our entertainment value with the Gary Russell Jr. versus Terrence Crawford fight. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. But we can't just keep having these conversations, man. This shit is getting lame. It's getting super lame. You know what I'm saying? It's getting lame, and I'm just tired of having these type of conversations. I'm going to move on from it. And I'm going to just stop paying Bud some attention for right now, man, because until they get their house together over there, until Bob and Arum get it together, man, we ain't going to just keep doing this thing blindly. Ain't going to work like that. Man, really want to say Earl Spence top dog at 147 because he is on his third top 147. Bud, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, Earl Spence Jr. is the #1 welterweight in the world. He earned it. And I was slow to give him that. I wasn't fast to give him that. He had to put that work in. But once he got through the Lamont, once he got through Sean, once he got through, I ain't gonna say Lil Mike, but Lamont, Sean, and Kell Brook, there's no work. Once he beats up Danny, he just pretty much solidified. You know what I'm saying? What up, man? Good morning. Good morning, my man Myron in the building. What's up, homie? Good morning. Peace of pugilism, family. What's up with you? What's up with you? Just talking this real spill this morning. So I'm just really disappointed in this, man. One thing I will say, man, I really wish that it was Bud, the one that made the offer. Y'all see the video that I put out there? I said that, Bud, you got to send something. That way you could take control of the narrative. Now with Keith Thurman being first to beat Bud to making an offer, guess what, Bud? You might lost his narrative. Because now Keith, regardless of what you agree with his number, now he's walking the walk. He ain't just talking. He like, look, I'm getting out on the phone. Dog, that stuff right there, man, that stuff holds weight. Like I told people, I don't mean they can work the numbers out. But the fact is that one picked up the phone call, which means that he ain't bluffing. And so, Bud, your bluff got called, homie. You got to counter this, man. You got to counter this. You want to be number one pound for pound, but let cats call your promoter and say, look, I'm trying to get a fight with your fighter. You told Earl Spence, I'm the boogeyman. You the boogeyman, but I'm chasing you. That's what Bud said. You know what I'm saying? Now you got cats chasing you. And I'm keeping it 100. And I still rock with Bud 100%. But the same way that I put Tank Davis through the ringer, because I expect greatness from him, the same way I put Keith Thurman through the ringer, because I expect greatness from him, guess what? Bud, you ain't no different. And as a matter of fact, it may be heavier because you number one pound for pound. So we're going to get this thing locked in, fam. I'm going to sit down on the mic with y'all today, and we're going to break this down, man. We're going to get into that Brian Custard interview. But this is just getting to a point now, bro, where I just don't know. I'm all out of ideas on this, man. I don't know who Bud should fight. I don't know the direction that Bud should go. We've given a million scenarios. We've talked about every scenario. We've talked about every fighter. We've talked about the reason that every fight talk broke down. We've been through it all, fam. We've all been through it. We've covered Ugas. We covered Porter. We covered Danny. We covered Keith. We covered Earl. And none of these things ain't coming to fruition. And now I'm covering Gary, and now nothing ain't happening. But then I'm going to have to... I tell you what. I'm just trying to be patient with Bud, man. I got a lot of time invested in Bud, so I'm going to try to be patient. But right now, fam, I'm telling you, man, that shield getting heavier and heavier to carry. You know what I'm saying? It's getting heavier and heavier to carry. Don't tell nobody. But Bud got dropped last fight by a no-name. Yeah, I heard he got dropped by Coca-Cola, right? Like I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that on Bud, bro. Bud is still a dynamic fighter. He's still a great fighter. Still a hell of a fighter. Still the number one pound for pound champion. But his slip is shown. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. Bud he even took the stance of I'm not taking no pay cuts, which makes fights that much more harder to make. I get it. We all support the reason why he said it, because he's been fighting on bonds and stuff like that. But, bro, we in a pandemic, man. We want to see you in some good fights. You got to help us out, man. I don't know, bro. Y'all answers are better than mine, because I am out of them. I'll sit back. I'll wait for Top Rank to find someone, and we'll see how this goes. But to know that Keith Thurman contacted Bob Arum, bro. Hey. He is trying, man. To know that Keith Thurman contacted Bob Arum, bro, that is big to me, bro. Y'all know how big I am on contact, man. When I see a fighter making contact like this, man, that lets me know that this fight ain't just bluffing. And if he is bluffing, you got to call it. So it is what it is, man. This shit hurts. Yeah. Yup. Gary Russell versus Spence. Other Spence versus Mikey. Other than Spence versus Mikey, but worse. Yeah, man, but you got to get it, though, bro. At the end of the day, Gary's a champion. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, it ain't like that Bud has anything else better. And at the very least, Bud can have some sort of pay-per-view and get his pay-per-view record up with Gary Russell Jr. At the very least. You know what I mean? At the very least. He can at least say, hey, I'll have I can go forward and say, yo, we did, I don't know, 250, 300,000 buys. So this is what I'm bringing to the table. Look at my pay-per-view numbers now. At the very least, fam. You know what I mean? I just want a Pac-Man versus Bud. That's also best. I seen an article this morning. I was going to cover it in a bit. Pac-Man's team talking about his last fight is going to be Conor McGregor. They did a poll, and 70% of Pacquiao's fans said that they want to see him face Conor McGregor. Man, get out of here, bruh. Pacquiao pose a whack, bro. Same pose that left off Earl Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, man. I want to see that, man. So we don't know what Pacquiao going to do. Right now, boxing is in a position where, truth be told, and people ain't going to maybe not like this, but the two houses that seem to be straight up in order is Top Rank. I mean, not Top Rank. Is Matchroom and PBC. Them two have their houses in order right now. Regardless of what, even if the fights may not be extravaganza, but there's something. They're decent. They're getting shows going. They're getting their big fighters in certain fights. Salute to them. Top Rank, I don't know what y'all doing with Bud. ESPN don't want to invest like that in Bud. I don't get this shit, bro. But he number one pound for pound. Man, man, I'm starting to think that Bud should win with the PBC, man. I want to see Bud versus Pac-Man. Oh, not drunk, washed up Conor. Exactly. That's where we at, bro. We in the circus phase of combat sports right now. You know what I'm saying? We are literally in the circus phase of combat sports. Manny Pacquiao versus Conor McGregor. You know, Gary Russell versus Terrence Crawford. Who's going to be next, you know? Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like, whack, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really disappointed with this news, man. But salute to Keith Thurman, man. At least for making contact. I don't know what your number was. I don't know if he priced himself out during the pandemic. I don't know. But at least salute to him for making contact. For making not just going on Twitter, not just going on Instagram, typing up a bunch of words. Salute to Keith for me picking that phone up and saying, I'm going to reach out. I told folks, man, I say, look, man, even if Bud case, if he just say, all right, Keith, you talking, here go my number. Boom. At least now you got the narrative, homie. You can tell the fans that, look, man, I tried to make this fight and he shot me down. Now it's going to look like you shooting him down. Stupid, man. Stupid. Charlo and Rosario beat down. I can't wait for that fight. And also, we're going to get more into that fight, fam. And we're going to get more to the Alexander Povetkin and to Dillian White. They fighting this weekend, right? So we're going to definitely break that down also this week. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Before I get out of here, man, I seen the video also this morning by Bernard Hackett, man, that he put out about Gary, man. I don't know if y'all saw that. And that hurt me to see. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me to see, for real, bro. Y'all don't understand. For those who don't live in the DMV, who ain't from DC, Maryland, or Virginia, y'all don't know we got a bad disease here, man. We got a real bad contagious disease in this town, and we've had it for decades. And it's called the crab in the barrel mentality. You know what I mean? Meaning that in my city, bro, like, and I hate to say this, but it's facts, you know what I'm saying, is everybody knows in order for you to blow up in this town for whatever you do, whether it's music, rapping, acting, whatever you do, you got to go somewhere else and get hot first and then come back here. That's just how we are. We tear each other down like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Bernard Hackett, and yeah, he talking some real talk, but at the end of the day, bro, you breaking major code. And that is, man, when Gary used you as the guy to say, go talk to, you stepped there and didn't back him. You could have just kept whatever your criticism was of don't do this and don't do that on a phone call. You don't come to the public in a united front from the city and then come out and say, yeah, man, yeah. He used you as the example. Say, yo, go holler at my man. That's like me saying, go holler at my man. He'll tell you what happened. And my man say, man, nah, that ain't how it happened, bro. I got to agree with them, homie. I can't agree with you, but you my man. That ain't how it go, homie. That ain't how it go. If you ain't had nothing positive to say, you shouldn't say nothing at all. And just put the phone up and call that man and say, Gary, look, I can't get into this. I heard what you said, but I'm gonna fall back from that, man. I got too much going on. I don't want to. I gotta focus on my son, something like that. But you don't just jump out there and just say, stay away from Bud, and he gonna do this and he gonna do that, and then want to play the role that I'm just looking out for you. I'm your friend. Cool, be my friend on the phone, homie. You be my friend in person. You be my friend in real life. But when we present a united front to the world, well, you back me here. That's how it go, man. But us in the city, bro, we always air each other out. We always leave each other out there to dry. That's how we do in this town, man. It's a common thing. So when I look at that young boy, and I say, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad they're doing their thing. And I did like the son response. But the father, man, nah, bro, you supposed to back Gary, man. That man did a lot for y'all, man. Real spill. So at the end of the day, for everybody out there, oh, he the OG and he talking that real talk, man. No, he ain't, bro. No, he ain't. That's just like me, man. Like anybody from this town in boxing or whatever, I'm definitely gonna support him. It's just because it's a code there. Now, if I got my criticism, I'm gonna say that shit, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. No, I ain't gonna make my city look like that, Joe. I ain't, especially if I'm rocking with somebody. If I'm rolling with this man, I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna look the other way. I'm gonna walk off. I ain't gonna get in front of no camera, something. But I'm not gonna take the moment and then try to be Dr. Phil. When y'all, the sad part is, is that the reason I'm so pissed off about it is that cats in the city know what Gurry been through. They know how Gurry can't get these big fights. They know how the boxing politics has never been on Gurry's side. Yet you want to damn sit back and be Mr. Criticizer. Who you trying to get a deal with? Trying to get in cool with Heyman? Is that what it is? Man, this shit whack, bro. And at the end of the day, man, whenever two cats, if a cat from this city is going at cats from other cities and he asking his homeboy to step in and say, tell me what happened, we don't need you, homeboy, turning your back on it. You just shut your mouth if you ain't got nothing to say. But everybody want to be big brother. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I got some things to do. I'm going to catch up with y'all later, man. Real spill. We're going to break this down. We're going back video style for the next one. And we're going to talk more about the Bob Arum turns Crawford. Most importantly, be looking out for Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin. And until the next one, man. Much love. Thumbs up on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, y'all have a stress and sucker-free day out there, man. And remember, the devil is everywhere. He's coming after you, man. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere at the same time. He want to ruin your day, your life, your week, your month, your family, your everything. Don't let that happen. I catch y'all on the next one, man. Until the next one. Peace out.